Hey guys, I want to slow it a bit. This one's gonna be a bit different. Today we're gonna be finishing a drawing today. So you get to see me draw in lifetime. Here are all of my fucking layers. And today we're just gonna talk. We're gonna talk about random stuff. Cause I'm bored. And sometimes, according to my friends, I talk about interesting things whenever I go off and yap about things for a long time, so yeah, I'm gonna yap, I guess. And yeah, you guys get to watch me draw and stuff. Sound cool? Cool. Okay, what would most people talk about? Like, how their life's going? My life's going fine. My life could be better, but that's what, like, going to school and living is for. You get to do good stuff, nice things with your life. I start year 10 this September. And for any of you non-British people, year 10 is basically like 10th grade, where you start like studying for exams and stuff. Here, the big exams are called GCSEs. I'm scared of those. And for GCSEs in the UK, you get to pick certain topics, and then you have the main three, which is science, maths, English. You get the gist. And then you can pick a couple of your own. I picked and got business studies, geography, and art. And one of my best friend's cousins, I met them like a few weeks ago. Back when I was taking a break because I was just taken out the hospital and I wasn't allowed in school for a few days. So I was out on a walk and I found my best friend and her cousin has already gone to college, and he said that my options were decent. So I have some hope, because decent means good. Like, decent is like good enough, right? I just want my stuff to be good enough, because I don't know what I want in the future. Like, I know I want good income. I know I want to get the stuff I always wanted to get. Have a stable life, yada yada. Never getting married. Ugh, marriage, yuck. I might do stuff with my OCs. I don't know. I might open a shop, small shop, when I improve my art, and I can sell things of my characters, or do commissions to have a little side hustle with my job, so I could have some income. I want to move into a small apartment. I've been thinking about it for a while. I really, really want to move into a small apartment. If it's like alone or with friends, I really want a small apartment. Because number one, they're affordable. Number two, yeah, the rent won't take as much, so I can, spend some time for myself as well. Less stress. And I'd say it's a pretty nice place to live in. Like, small apartment, you got your own life, little small quiet life, and then you're all good. And yeah, I also then would have space in my bank account for things I enjoy, like art and stuff, and phone bills. I don't know about bills. As you know, I suck with money. I'm trying to fix that, but I don't know how to fix it right now because my current bank balance is like £5. I don't know, it's not much to be proud of, and the most I've saved is £15. 15 is the most I've saved, and it's embarrassing. But I'm saving more. I will save a lot more in the future, hopefully. If I ever do make it to the future, and that's my other thing I wanted to say, is the reason why I picked, like, oh, I just want, like, decent subjects for my GCSEs is because I don't know how far I'm gonna get in life right now. You know, struggling a lot. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be alive to know what job I'll get, but if I am still alive and I still remember this channel, I'll let you guys know what my first job is. If I ever get it. If I ever stop being socially awkward and actually get a job. You know, be independent. But honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I cannot imagine myself being an adult. It's like, it's a weird thing to think about because you're, like, still young and that. And you're still trying to figure stuff out. But I genuinely can't think of anything to do with me in the future. I don't know what I'm gonna look like, and yeah, I'm probably not gonna be here for much longer, so I'm just gonna do what I want, make the most of it, see how things go. I don't know. What else do I talk about? Because half of the stuff I have is depressing stuff, but I have some plans for the summer. Actually, I want to dye my hair. Like, I know back then I was like, oh my god, I dyed the bottoms of my hair black. Oh my god, I'm so cool. No, I want to dye my entire head of hair. I want to dye all of it. Problem, I want to dye it a bright colour, but my mum and my dad says I can't dye it a bright colour, and that's because I have a horrible scalp condition, so I can't use bleach or any colour lighteners on my hair unless it's done professionally, which is expensive. We don't have the money for that, so I'm gonna have to stick with dark colours. I kind of wish I was born blonde sometimes, but I would look horrid blonde. I might try a TikTok filler in a bit, just in case, but you know. I don't think blonde would suit me, so that's another thing. I made some new friends in real life. There's a skate group in my city. I wouldn't say they're popular, but they're kind of like, they're known. I knew some people in it before, but they moved schools, and now it's awkward seeing them, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and, you know, make friends in there myself, because, like, even though I don't skate, I still want friends. I want people to hang out with. I think it would be good for me, and it is. I've made some friends. One of them I made all by myself. He's called Bailey. Bailey, if you're watching this, hi. He's really cool. The first time I met up with him, I was, like, worried. Because, like, what if he found me weird? Like, what if my friends found him weird? It would be all awkward. But no. He is great. And I managed to bond with him very quickly. And that's a great thing. And it's something that hasn't happened to me in quite a while. So, yeah. My other in real life friends were a bit meh about me being friends with Bailey, but who cares about their opinion, right? I don't care. I could be friends with who I want unless they haven't done horrible shit. That's my rules. That's my rules for friends. If you haven't done anything bad, hi, welcome to my life, I guess. I'll be friends with you. I'll care about you and stuff, you know? Like, if you're not a horrible person, then what do I have to care about? I have absolutely nothing. Again, what else? My apeirophobia series. I started that when I was in, like, a big motivation thing where I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a big series and it's gonna have so many parts and I'm gonna try and get famous off of it. But what I didn't realize was mental health. If I even wanted to do it in a few weeks, it's cancelled. Forgive me, but yeah. I don't know if I'll ever make another series because I know I'm just gonna forget about it and it's really sad, but series aren't really for me unless I can just post whenever I want. And the paraphobia I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it anymore because yeah. Some of the levels piss me off. I don't want to deal with that. Especially with all the stress I have right now. I don't want to deal with that at all. So yeah, no more paraphobia. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Looking out for myself here. And, what else I'll talk about? My friends. I'm a little worried about some of them. Most of them being my online ones. It sounds dumb because they're online friends. Why would you care? You don't care. Most of them, they've helped me a lot. They made me feel like a person. They made me feel someone who deserves to be respected, you know? I feel like they should be respected too. I love them a lot. Even if we met on a stupid Lego game, Roblox, I love them dearly. Some of them have kind of stopped talking to me. I know some of the reasons, but I don't want to assume. But I'm worried about them. I want them to contact me more, and I want to know if they're, like, actually doing okay, or if what they say is actually true. Like, you know, it's easy to say, like, yeah, I'm doing fine, what about you? It's that easy. But most of the time, you don't know if they're lying or not. So you gotta double check, you know? I want to speak to people more, but I don't know how, because I make things awkward. I make things very, very awkward. Oops. So, I don't know how to fix that, but I will fix it. I think I can fix it. You know, I keep saying I can fix things, but most of the time I just end up making things worse. You know, I have this little diary I have in my room where I talk about a bunch of things. I might read out my entries on here if I get comfortable enough, but, you know, you never know. It's my personal shit. I don't know if I want this channel to turn into, like, ooh, let's have a deep, dark talk with Kester. Ooh, let's see what secrets I have to hide. I have none. I'm a freak. Okay? And not in that good way, like that, oh my god, I'm such a freak, and stuff. No. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Again, mental health shit. So, yeah, I don't get why people still talk to me. The people who do talk to me, I don't know why they still talk to me. Because, you know, I'm a freak. I'm a weird person. I'm mentally ill in a bad way. I'm just a weird, weird person. And I don't get how people can bring up the courage to even talk to me for long periods of time without going, wow, this bitch is annoying. Like, oh, I wish I never spoke to this person. Now they're attached and clingy, and I don't want them anymore. But I don't know how to tell them, so I'm just gonna be silent for a bit. And yeah, I don't know what other people are thinking in their heads. All I know is their actions, and it doesn't really help me because I overthink a lot. It's a big issue for me. Overthinking. I've dealt with it for years, even before I even knew I was an overthinker. I only knew when my mum took me to the doctors when I was young. I don't remember much, but it was this little thingy where I had to do some social tests and answer some questions, and they were like, "Yep, your daughter is very, very awkward. Um, and on top of your child's autism, they may also have anxiety and may also just be an absolute freak in general, and will never fit into society. So good luck. I'll slap the diagnosation on the paper and have you out the door, but good luck. I can't do much about that." And it's true, they haven't done much about that. I've dealt with it myself. I brought myself out of my own little hole of being awkward, and I brought myself out of most of my issues by myself, because I know some people can't really be bothered to deal with me, and I get it. Like, you know, having a mentally ill friend is draining. I got that too once. And many people in my life have expressed the same thing. Like, "Ugh, you're exhausting. You're crazy. Get away from me. Ew. Why did I even speak to you? Like, you're insane. You're crazy." I've been called the whole dictionary at this rate, and I don't blame them. Because, even though, yeah, I might be mentally unwell, but I'm working on it, and it's working, and I fear that that's what matters the most right now. And if people do decide to, you know, have a go at me for trying but kind of failing sometimes, then, you know, fuck them, right? It's not their life, it's mine. I can do what I want. It's none of their business of what I'm going through, unless I tell them myself, which is very unlikely. But yeah. What else do I got? My new passions. I've found a small comfort in writing poems. Just tiny poems, nothing much. I learnt this after my speech that I had to do in front of everyone. It was kind of like, I don't want to do this, but I have to do it anyway, kind of thing. I did it anyway. It was fine, I guess. And I got a merit. And again, for those who aren't British, a merit, so basically, when you take a practical test where you have to, like, speak in front of an audience, you have a bunch of markings you can get based off of, like, speech delivery, how clear you are, yada yada. Sorry if my voice is shaky. I don't know why it's like that. It just does that sometimes. Basically, you have a pass, which is like, basically you just passed, okay? Like, we don't care. Like, you passed. Congrats. It's basically, like, the worst you can do. Thankfully, I, wasn't the one who just got a simple pass. A merit is better than a pass. So I'm glad I got that. Basically, what they're saying is, you were good, but you weren't perfect. But, you know, there, get a merit. You deserve a merit. Yay. Huzzah. Let's all do jazz hands. You got a merit. Ooh, I'm so proud of you. Oh my god, look at you, got a merit. Anyway, and then a distinction is the highest grade you can get, where it's like, damn, that was perfect. You get all 4 marks. I really wanted to get a distinction, but, you know, sometimes when you have anxiety issues where you literally want to vomit everywhere at the thought of standing in front of a crowd, I only got a merit, which is okay. Yeah, I can improve and stuff. I can improve whenever I want. I can improve anything about myself if I try hard enough. And that's one thing I've learned. You can change yourself only if you want to. Like, not because others want you to. You change because you think that it would benefit you. I've changed some parts of myself because I knew it would benefit me, and it worked. Sometimes it does work, and that's great. You need to give yourself credit for that, but you change things about yourself sometimes that sometimes they don't fit you. That's okay. You can always have other things as well. You got this. Woohoo, go. Go, go, go. You got this. I don't know. I'm yapping at this rate, but that's literally what the point of this video was anyway. Hopefully this might get you guys to, like, learn some stuff about me. I don't know. Like, how my brain works, yada yada. My thoughts, my feelings, how I feel things. I know that's probably not, like, the main thing everyone cares about, but sometimes when you have a channel, you need to connect with your audience more and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Connecting, engaging, being open, I guess. I guess this is kind of my first time being open in a full video. So yeah. Okay, that looks fine. So yeah, that was kind of all I wanted to say. It's just stuff going on. I'll give updates maybe someday or another. But I always promise updates. And sometimes you guys never get them, and I'm sorry, but that's how stuff goes. But yeah, that's all I got. That was my artwork. So if we take a big look at it without an ad popping up, there's an ad popping up. Jesus Christ! Oh, get out of my face! Go away. Ta-da! That's my art. Huzzah! Yeah, that's all I got. Sorry if I don't upload much anymore. Stuff going on, Yeah, that's kind of all. Yeah, bye-bye.